long before time had a name. The first Goofcast was born. But when we needed it most, it vanished. Until now, under glorious new leadership, featuring new stuff. Behold, Goofcast, hosted by yours truly, Ryns Adams. In front of a live studio audience.
Yeah, in front of a live studio audience.
Woo!
Hold on, wait, you're scooting over there.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, live studio audience.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like that really cool, really well-spoken and written intro by me. This is Goofcast. It's goofing off, but it's a podcast, and it's a little bit goofy. We talk about basically whatever we want to, within reason. I'm here with 3 total strangers, and they're going to tell me their names for you, and not because I totally forgot them.
I'll go first. I'm Tyler Hapney, the producer of ZTV's Lowdown. I'm also the host of Dungeons and Dystopias on Spotify.
All right, I am Phil Serena. I am one of the other members of Goofing Off. I am doing a ROM hack of Pokemon Sterling Silver this semester.
All right. I'm John. You should know who I am by now. I'm the producer here on this channel. Go look at the other stuff. It's all great. We stream a lot. It's on Twitch. I hear you back there booing me. Don't boo me.
We're right.
Anyway, you should know who I am. If not, I'm Jonathan Kreitch, producer of ZTV Goofing Off.
And we have a live studio audience!
Let's bring it back to our live Luke in here.
But yeah, Goofcast, first episode.
Do we have a title for it?
No, but editor,
The passage
you
of
should
time.
totally put that cool. You should totally put that cool.
The cool picture?
The cool picture that you made. That was Neon Genesis Evangelion, but you made a title of Goofcast. You should put it up
Title card.
now. I've got a query. I think we'll go around.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But some of my favorite questions to ask and also answer are top 5.
Okay.
So we're going top 5 games of all time.
Oh,
And this
man.
isn't based on like, oh, this one is highly acclaimed, so it's like the best one. You know, like, oh yeah, Breath of the Wild is just number 1 of all time because it got a 10 and it was Game of the Year. No, your personal favorites. I don't care if you've beaten it or you haven't beaten it, because let's be real here. I don't got a lot of time. I don't beat a lot of games. So I just be playing stuff. Whatever takes up the most time, it's a good game to me. But yeah, top 5 games of all time.
You're going to have to give me a second, but I can say, based off of game time I've spent playing games, World of Warcraft would probably be my number 1.
Who would play Warcraft?
I've played so much World of Warcraft in my life.
Are you good at it?
No.
How do you weigh if someone is good at, like, I guess an MMO specifically?
So a lot of it has to do with knowing your class's abilities, selecting proper talents, and I guess knowing what stats to kind of build into. And then obviously a lot of it is also, especially in like later game World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy, it's a lot of reflexes and like being able to move and position yourself correctly. It's okay. I mean, I can play WoW, but I'm not on the same level as, you know, some of the other people who are like top master level and like PvP and going to arenas all the time.
Yeah, like that one guy in the South Park episode.
Yeah, Leroy. I don't think they called him Leroy Jenkins in that, but yeah.
Leroy
Man, everyone knows that. Yeah.
Iconic.
I'd also put Payday 2 up there. I've played a lot of Payday 2. An insane amount of Payday 2. I've bought all the DLC, which equals over $200. And I'm still doing it for Payday 3, so that game has its claws in me. Number 3, Grand Theft Auto 5.
I can never get into that.
Really?
I did not play. I think I got it for free on Epic and maybe played it like for an hour.
That's fair.
I mean, we are getting this podcast before GTA 6.
Guys, Goofcast dropped before GTA 6.
Oh my.
Somebody clip that. Short story. I bought it on Epic because it went on sale before Steam. So I bought it on Epic. I haven't played a lot of it. My mom bought it on my PS4 because with her money because she wanted to drive around and shoot people.
I mean, that's valid though.
That's what the game's about.
Yeah, no, like
That's half of the game.
you drive around and you shoot people. You know, that's it. That's the story. Continue.
All right, number 4. I only want to put one MMO up there, and that's gonna be WoW. Otherwise, I'd probably say Final Fantasy 14, just because I also play that one.
I have played a little bit of it.
It's a good time, especially if you know like a good group of people.
If you know.
I think I'm gonna have to go for number 4. I'm gonna have to go with like one of the old Valve games. I'm gonna have to go TF2. I think TF2 is probably one of the best games ever made. Not gonna lie.
That's real.
And you know what? For number 5, I think we're gonna go for the wild card. I think I'm gonna point out Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh,
I think that one's really good.
Pretty good one.
I'm not even. Oh, the amount of times I think we're up to 3 now. Times I've started Baldur's Gate, stopped it because, I get off the Eldritch ship thing, I get on the beach, then realize I want to play someone else.
Right. I want to do a different
I
class
just want to
actually.
play a different class. So I stop and I'd be like, no, restart, and then I play like 30 hours of create a character. And then, they got that song going down by the river, and I'm like,
down by the river.
I'm in it. I'm crafting it. And I'm like, oh man, they don't have the hairstyle I envisioned. Gotta start over. So I'm at the precipice of a peak game. It's just the character creation is too good.
It's too good. There's too much stuff you can do with it.
Shout out to my boss for recommending me that game. When I tell you, my boss, he's like, what? He's 23, 24? So like
his age.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'm 25 in March.
Yeah, so yeah, he's hip. He gets it. I'm like, he's giving me a couple good recommendations. Like, okay, I trust your judgment. I trust your taste.
That's fair.
Yeah, I do want to give off a few, 3 honorable mentions because
Go for it.
like I really like FNAF Help Wanted. That's pretty good. Really liked Angry Birds Epic when it came out, and still holds up relatively well if you know the system. And I also want to give a little bit of a tribute to Batman Arkham City.
Oh yeah, Arkham City's really good.
I'm a huge fan of that, but I think for my 5, I go back to what I said earlier with Star Salon back at number 5. For 4, I would give it to Super Mario Bros. 2. For 3, I'll go with Pokemon Emerald.
All right, that's a good choice. Emerald's a nice one.
I played it like on my Kindle. I pirated it.
I'm a big fan of Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
I like Heart Gold Soul Silver. Like I think it would be the best of the Pokemon if it was curved correctly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because they didn't fix that curve. From
Also, Emerald
Gen
has
2.
Rayquaza, so
I think number 2 I give it to At Dead of Night. I love the psychological effects on it, and then I think number 1 I would give it to Undertale.
Okay, yeah, I can respect Undertale, the Deltarune Undertale route. Deltarune's not complete yet, but I can appreciate Undertale.
I want to say, I'm not sure if it's like chapters. I don't know if he said 3 and 4.
Yeah, that's coming out soon.
Yeah, coming out this year.
And it's gonna be paid too.
Toby Fox, my glorious king. I was on 0.6% of Spotify listeners for Toby Fox back in 2022.
What song?
Do you know how many
is at the top
people
of it?
you've probably beat out?
When I tell you, I would just sit through and just listen to all 101 tracks in a session. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, so we've got this. At one point, I had it memorized. Like, oh, yeah, so this is like small, like the elevator, and then another medium, and then
Another medium. Okay.
another and I knew almost every track. And the crazy thing is, I just bought Undertale for the first time.
You want to know something funny? So a lot of the music in the game is like not the actual track in the OST. Like it is differently pitched.
Oh yeah.
And they actually edit it in the actual game rather than just editing the track beforehand and putting it in. So, for example, like Falling Down, when you first meet Toriel, it is like pitched up 3, and I listened to somebody do a music randomizer.
Tutorial.
And
No way.
I don't remember what song replaced it. I think it was the Metaton Show music.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
so
yeah.
that was now up 3, which means 3 semitones.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it carries over for if you put any other song to override it.
Yeah, I don't think I ever even noticed that. To be honest with you, that
Well,
yeah.
that is something that you really have to go down deep into the
Yeah.
code to know.
Right.
He's a musical genius. He did songs for Pokemon.
Yeah, he did.
When I tell you like 2 of my favorite Pokemon songs are from Toby Fox, arguably top 2.
Toby Fox also
yeah,
did
which ones?
Homestuck music.
Oh, which ones?
Yeah, which tracks?
Which tracks? Battle Tower theme from Sword and Shield.
Okay, yeah.
And the final boss music for Scarlet and Violet.
Which one about the professors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoilers for if you haven't played.
If you haven't played this game, that's been out for almost 2 years.
The 3 or 4 weeks that it took me to beat Scarlet and Violet after, you remember I said I had just a Switch, and then I sold it, or I gave it. It was shared with me and my sister, so I kind of transferred ownership to her once I got the PS4, and then she got a Switch Lite because the Switch ended up blue screening. So, so then I bought the Switch back from her because I'm always making money moves like that. And then I'm like, oh, I've been away far too long, so I got Tears of the Kingdom,
Okay.
Violet, and Splatoon 3.
Okay.
So
Good choices.
it took me about 3 or 4 weeks of just playing religiously to beat Scarlet or beat Violet. And part of it was, I can just Wonder Trade now. I've always had good luck with Wonder Trade. So
Wonder
it's like-
Trade's awesome.
Yeah, so
Best feature hands down.
I went through and I was like, I'll just stack up my team with all these Pokemon that are super high level that I got traded. But the best part about it was going in completely blind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I haven't played a whole bunch of Pokemon. I mean, I have, but like, when I played Sun and Moon, I already kind of knew what was happening. When I played, like, going back, if I were to go back and play any other Pokemon game, I know the plots of all of them. So nothing took me as a surprise. But the rug pull of like, the professors, they were actually like dead the whole time.
Yeah.
And you're fighting a robot. And Paradox and the legendaries aren't actually legendaries.
Ooh.
They're just Cyclizar from the future or the past. I'm like, dog, what? And then it was just, and then Ed Sheeran plays in the credits. I'm like,
Ed Sheeran
Ed
is in a
Sheeran
Pokemon
sings
game.
the credit song. I'm
Yeah,
like,
he does.
what is he? I'm like, what are
I think
you
they should
doing
have
here?
Ed Sheeran as a Pokemon. I think that would be really funny.
I did start Scarlet. I don't remember when, but right before I got to the school, you know where that is?
Yeah.
I found a shiny, and I wanted to just quest. I at first, because I didn't remember any of the new Pokemon,
Yeah.
I just thought it was Rellor just chilling around. No, it was the shiny Durantula. I was like,
Yeah.
early game, finding a shiny that early in the game, that is gonna be the most shocking moments that you could ever have when playing Pokemon.
I remember my first shiny was a shiny Rattata in Pokemon Sun, and I'm getting war flashbacks. My Dartrix did not know false swipe,
Oh.
and it one shot the shiny Rattata, and for years that was the only shiny Pokemon that I had ever encountered in the wild.
Wow.
So for like literally from that moment on until like endgame, my Decidueye had false swipe on it for that specific purpose, just to make sure it wouldn't one shot. It's like I can't let that happen again.
I'm genuinely surprised that I really haven't failed any shiny Pokemon. My first one I found was actually a Ponyta right in front of Mount Silver, so the end of Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Oh, shiny Ponies are so cool.
But technically I've only failed one, and it was the meanest fail I think I've ever had.
Oh yeah.
I found a shiny Tauros in the terrarium in the DLC.
Yeah.
You want to know why I lost that?
Why?
My friend caught it in front of me.
Ah.
Why?
Beginner mistake. You cannot trust your peers.
Don't trust anyone, not
Trust
even yourself.
no one, not even yourself. That's
That is
right,
the only
viewers.
time
You
I've ever
can't
been.
trust me. I'm in your wall.
We're all
in
in
the
your
wall.
walls.
Goofing off is in your wall.
Next, goofing off stream from your walls.
It's such a shame that my
Goofing
first
off. We are
recording
streaming
failed.
your bedroom. We are watching you sleep. Okay. And then I'll go last because
Yeah.
the host goes
Top
last.
5, John.
right.
Warframe better be on there.
Oh, Warframe's number 1. You already said that. But as for the rest of the top 4, I'll have to throw Factorio at number 4.
Okay.
I've heard interest.
I like Factorio. I like factory building games.
Yeah.
I also like Satisfactory, but it's not up
Do
there.
you like RimWorld?
I have not played RimWorld.
Yeah, I think you'd like RimWorld.
I might just get, from what I've seen of it, it relies too much on the people.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, I'll have to throw number 4 probably to Minecraft. I've spent so much time in Minecraft.
I was thinking Minecraft in terms of like, if we're talking about best games of all time objectively,
Oh yeah.
I think Minecraft's up there.
Highest selling
Personally,
game of all time.
it's up there.
I couldn't get
I've
into
played
it.
a lot.
Yeah, I think Minecraft's better with friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it carried a lot of friend groups. I'm gonna be
2
honest.
week, 2 week Minecraft phase.
That's the best.
That is
though.
the best.
It's always so great. You get that 2-week Minecraft phase.
I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna put the end. We're doing everything.
But at number 3, we gotta throw Elden Ring up at number 3.
I was
I
wondering.
played it a lot. I had a lot of fun, and I got down to about 4 hours a run, going up in difficulty each time.
My first shadow for ZTV was I went to Goofing Off Studio and you did lore for Elden Ring. So,
Do you remember which character?
no, unfortunately.
Didn't like 2 semesters ago you did segments on Elden Ring lore?
Yes, 2 semesters ago.
Oh,
Because that was my first semester when I came in.
And the
you
semester
did-
before that,
Yeah,
I
you
also
showed
did.
me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love lore.
But yeah, that was really fun. And number 2 has to go to Terraria.
Okay, yeah, Terraria's. Yeah.
It's a game of all time.
Terraria cooks.
Especially modded Terraria. You can't beat the Calamity mod.
Oh yes, Calamity.
Trevor, if you ever end up watching this, you were here earlier. Hit me up. We can play Calamity.
Okay,
I like it.
Rin, this has to go in the video. It's gotta go.
You know,
Rin,
an easy way
you
to
gotta
mod
put this in the video, dude.
There should be a little spike there now.
Okay.
Like
Ooh.
So that when you're looking at the little up and down thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But just
so
be careful
anytime,
because whenever I laugh, I do
any-
tend to clap.
anytime we have something we need to cut out, just scream into the mic. I'm sure Tanner's gonna appreciate that back there.
I don't think he's back there.
I saw him come back with Tony.
Yeah, because Tony's back there now.
Oh.
I saw
Oh,
the two of them
I
show
see
up.
Tony still there. He's talking about the talk.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he's in the
Oh,
chair. I see.
he
him.
must be a ghost.
Yeah, no, that's the Mirage.
Okay, here we
robots,
go.
actually.
He didn't
All
give
right,
us number
no,
1 yet.
wait,
Oh,
yeah,
wait, you
number
didn't
one.
even-
We
oh,
still
number
got number
one's
one for.
Warframe.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
wait,
number
I
one's
thought
for
it was
20
Warframe.
minutes at the beginning
That's
of
right.
this.
All right, top 5 games of all time for me personally. Disclaimer: most of these I have not gotten around to beating yet.
Okay.
Number 5. Yeah, no, I think number 5 is Fortnite.
Oh, okay. Everyone plays Fortnite.
It
in
just
this.
drags
Not
me.
me.
It drags me
I
back
can't do
in.
shooters.
It was
Festival.
it was. I hate it. I hate that I love it. I hate that I know all the leaks and everything. Like I know Mortal Kombat is coming to Fortnite. Yakuza's coming to Fortnite.
Oh,
I knew-
now I might actually play
Yeah, I
Fortnite. If
knew
they're
about-
bringing Kiryu,
Kiryu and Majima apparently.
all right.
I knew about I need to be Yakuza
Spoilers.
serious. But I
Spoilers for Fortnite, guys.
spoilers for Fortnite.
What's your
Yeah.
default?
Huh?
What's your default skin?
My default skin? It's hard to answer. You know the one. Put it on screen. I like the skins. I like the skins that like have a whole bunch of edit styles, so you can like customize them and stuff.
Okay.
So like there's skins that'll come out because Fortnite has like their models and then they'll put them into like.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Ooh, don't.
If, in case that didn't come through, Luke just asked how much money Rin has spent on Fortnite.
So technically, I bought a whole PS4
So that's already a few $100.
For Fortnite. So that was $390. Then there's I'm just gonna put another $400 in there. And then I bought the Fortnite PS5. So
That's over $1,000.
I made sure to buy the Fortnite PS5 for the exclusive Cobalt something bundle.
That's like $1,200, isn't it? Like, well, I mean, so
What are you
it's
doing
$400
there,
for the
man?
PS4.
Yeah.
Extra $400 on top of that. That's $800.
Yeah.
Like $500 for a PS5.
Yeah, over the course of about 4 years.
Yeah, it's about
And I thought I
$1,300.
spent so
Luke.
much getting Crew for a couple months.
Oh no, and I'm still paying for crew.
My cousin's default skin is Obi-Wan.
Okay.
But yeah.
He still wants
So
the
yeah,
battle
number
droid.
5 is Fortnite, definitely for sure. Love Fortnite. Number 4, because if 3 is, wow, I'm really bad with memories. Number 4, I didn't think about like a number 4. I gotta be real.
Well, we can give you some time.
I don't know. I know the other one. So I know number 1 favorite game of all time, at least currently, is probably Indivisible.
Okay.
If y'all don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
No.
Oh, okay. So, bit of background. You need some explanation for this one. So there's this dev, I guess that team no longer exists. But there's this fighting game. It's 3v3. It's called Skullgirls. It's really cool, hand drawn, beautiful game. The developer had some drama that I can't go into on here, but they made this cool 3v3 fighting game. It's really cool. I really like it. I'm really bad at it, but I really like it. And that's me with most fighting games. I'm really bad at all of them. But the characters are so cool. But anyways, they created another game called Indivisible. And it's a beautiful hybrid of everything I love. It's a turn-based, combo-based Metroidvania platform.
That's insane.
So the way battle,
Turn-based platform.
well, there's the battle system is turn-based,
Oh,
kind
okay.
of. The and then there's platforming and stuff, and it's kind of a Metroidvania. Steam classifies it as one, and I'd agree. But so like you go through the overworld, and then once you hit an enemy, you get into battle, and battle is you're stringing together combos with characters. So each character, you've got 4 characters in your party, and each one of them is a face button.
Okay.
So
That's interesting.
one character, all of their attacks are A. One of them is B, X, Y, or circle, triangle, square, whatever you're playing on, right? And you can hold a direction to do different attacks, but essentially it just turns into how can you style on the opponents? So you're out here hitting combos like Evo Grand Finals. It's like it gives you the thrill of a fighting game without all the executional barriers and all that jazz. And it's an RPG. And then the story, I went into that story blind too, and I really liked it. And it's still hand-drawn. It's in the same art style as Skullgirls. It's just, it's so good. And I just randomly bought it on a sale one day, and I'm like, because I knew about Skullgirls, I knew about Indivisible. Unfortunately, we're probably never getting anything like that ever again, which makes me really mad. But that's most indie games. I would say number 4 is Night in the Woods.
Night in the Woods is good. Night in the Woods is really good.
If you're in college, just play Night in the Woods. Playing Night in the Woods as a college student or like a burnout high school student, oh man.
That'll change you. That game is
Yeah.
That game's deep.
I think I'm still only like halfway through, and I'm like, oh wow, I'm feeling a lot
It's
of
a
stuff.
vibe.
It is. It's emotional and stuff. So what we've got? 5 is Fortnite. 4 is
Night in the Woods.
4 is Night in the Woods. 3 is
Do you Street Fighter or anything up there?
no
No.
fighting games up there because I'm
Oh,
bad at them.
oh.
But Indivisible is 3, so we got 2 and 1. 2 is Pokemon Violet.
All right. Yeah.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah,
Respect.
I don't care how lag. I think gamers care about performance too much. Game never crashed for me.
I
Sure,
agree.
it was laggy, but you're playing on a 7-year-old Android tablet. All right,
Well, no.
give him a break.
You know what's funny? Like, I never had any performance issues. Like
Yeah.
the only time I had a performance issue was when I was stupid and decided to jump into one of the fountains in the game, and so it caused a weird collision because
Yeah.
that's not what you're supposed to do.
What was it? The best performing? No. Could it have been better? Yes. But the experience I had of senior year of high school, I was going through a lot. I had gone through a lot of stuff. Going back to my roots, playing Pokemon for like the first on an official hardware for the first time since middle school, and the story was good. I liked all the different stuff. It was blind. Toby Fox was in the game. Not really like he composed a song for us. Like, oh, I know that leitmotif. I know that sound font, and it was just, it was healing. It came at a time when I needed it the most, and I can't. I hear a lot of people have games like that. I think Violet is my game where it's like, I was in a dark time, and in the process of healing, I played it, and it made everything so much better.
Yeah, the second trailer came out. I instantly got hyped because I saw that Go-Goat was coming back because he hadn't been in a main Pokedex since Gen 6, and then Venomoth was also coming back. They were also not been in a, unless you count like the the remakes like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Let's Go Pikachu. They have not been in a main dex since Generation 2.
Wow.
Which made me so happy that I finally got to use both on the playthrough.
Do they still have Wobbuffet?
I don't think Wobbuffet's in Gen 9.
No, I don't think he is. I love Wobbuffet.
He was in Sword and Shield though.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. You gotta check in every once in a while, make sure Wobbuffet's still represented.
It's one of the few gimmick Pokemon I like, unlike Delibird.
Number one game of all time. 30 hours in, and I just know that it's gonna be up there for a while. And 30 hours is barely through. Persona 5 Royal.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't care what you think. But I don't like turn-based games. Or man, it's Persona. It's crit. Don't care. Persona 5 Royal is one of the greatest games of all time. It is my favorite RPG of all time. I'm playing through 4 Golden. I'm gonna buy a 3 Reload. I love Persona. I love everything about Persona. It's amazing. It's great. One of my best friends loves Persona, and he kind of carried me through half of it. I gotta be real, because them palaces are intimidating and like time limits and stuff. But like, it just clicks, and it can feel like a chore sometimes. But I don't even care. And me and Ryuji have the same birthday. I love Persona 5 so much, and I don't know. I mean, it's just like, you've got friends, you've got romance, you've got political drama, you've got messaging about like revealing your true self and identity and all that. It's so good. The music is top tier. I'll be walking down the street. I got Beneath the Mask just playing in the background. I'm like, oh yeah, I do something like significant. I'm playing the victory fanfare. I'm like, oh yeah, I win. I love Persona 5, and I'm nowhere near beating it, and I just know like this is up here. There's a couple games I know like, oh, they've got potential. I just need to play a bit more. Shout out M3 MacBook Air. Love this thing.
Shout out Apple. If there's any company that needs more money,
it is definitely Apple, and certainly not like literally any other company. How can we? Okay, hold up. I have to type this in now. YouTube when it comes.
I don't know why, but I feel like right now it's bad that I have more success rate with eBay than Amazon.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
rough.
how that happened, but it did.
I bought that Bill Clinton saxophone statue off eBay.
Yeah.
And it works.
It works.
If you get the battery in there, which the batteries are dead, but get new batteries in there, that thing will work.
Yeah. My mom was just asking again. They're like, they sent like, on Apple you text somebody and then you can send a reaction or whatever. Some of that like questioned it. I'm like, okay, like I'm shooting it like right now.
It's YouTube.
Mom, Dad,
it's a podcast. It's not
Mom
live.
and Dad, if you're watching this right now, then you figured out how and when and where
to watch
podcast gets streamed.
Yeah.
Hi.
The passage of time is a strange thing.
Oh, we're going back to the passage of time.
Passage of time.
I was bald.
You were bald.
Can you not before COVID? I had a bald fade. So very little hair up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like crew cut. Like, I was ready to go, and so I look like Steve Harvey. All right? No hair. And then COVID started happening. Obviously, you can't go to the barber.
Right.
So, like, I started growing it out, and then my locks kind of came in. They weren't twisted, but, like, my hair grew out in a way where, like, it looked like I had freeform locks. So I kept them for a bit. And then I got it twisted. And now I'm here. And people kind of assume that I know about hair. I really don't. Like, you're just like, what products do you use? How long does it take? They ask all these questions. And I'm like, yeah, like, do you want 2-strand twists? Or do you do other twists? Like, I don't know. I pick what's cheapest. When my mom says I need it retwisted, I go get it retwisted. Ask my sisters. I don't know how hair works.
Neither do
But
I.
yeah, no, the glow up, the post-COVID glow up is real. I didn't have glasses. Now I have glasses, so I look all sophisticated. And everything. I need to think like, oh, ding, you know, putting the anime sound effect when they like, bing, you know, you get it, you get it. I promise you get it. Like, it's so weird because I'm talking to the camera, but I also know that I'm reaching beyond the camera.
You're reaching beyond the
Talking
veil.
to yourself.
I'm talking to myself in the future, and I'm also talking to my parents in the future.
And anyone else.
And
that might
anyone
be
else. If you see this, comment on what you want us to talk about next time.
Give us ideas.
Give us
Yeah.
ideas.
Give us
'cause
Please.
We're Cody Rhodes here. What do you want to talk about?
I've got lots of ideas, but I also, you know, part of a good podcast is reaching out to the community and talking about what they want. Because at the end of the day, you guys are the viewers. And
Do mail
as-
time like the barnyard.
Hmm?
Like mail time like the barnyard.
Yeah, mail time. All right, so yeah, send in fan mail. My address is 1234 Street, and we'll get back to you. And if you and I'll open it on the thing, and that's totally wise and definitely.
If you can figure out how to send it to Colby Hall through the campus mail system, do it.
Yeah.
If you actually do that, I will genuinely.
We can
We
read
will
it.
open it.
We might not show it.
We might not
depending
show,
on
but
what it
we'll
says.
and
We're
and
absolutely
we'll,
not
and
gonna
if
do
it's an
anything
item,
political.
we'll
Think
look
about
at
it.
it.
We are
and
definitely
ponder
at
it
least
for
going
a
to
bit.
open the package.
Yeah. Or letter. Probably letter.
I think we've reached. Yeah,
We didn't talk too much about the 50 series.
The 50.
Well,
we kinda-
we talked
we
about the
kinda
fact that
glanced
it's
over the
7%
50.
better, and that's pretty much all we need to
that-
talk
that
about.
sums it up. I mean, we're not gonna get into like, you know,
Too much AI.
gigahertz and stuff. Y'all know what a
No, it's too
gigahertz
much
is?
AI.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. Neither do I.
But
we don't want to make we don't want to make this too high commitment, you know. Like, you know, and stuff and things and all that jazz. So like let's not get into the specifics. But you know, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
look, I don't want to. It shouldn't be a chore to listen to Goofcast. Goofcast is for goof. Maybe they'll let me do like a deep, you know, poetry podcast because I do also poem. Ooh, can I plug my book? I am writing a book.
Yeah, you absolutely. This is if this
no.
is the end of the podcast, that's the moment for plugging things.
Oh,
the plugging-
this is the
plug
plugging
and
thing. All right, so let's see here. What do I plug? I'm not gonna plug my Twitch because it's kind of like it's still I'm still getting it off the ground, but like maybe in a future thing once I actually start streaming more, I'll have a Twitch and you guys can come follow me and watch as I play games really badly. My Instagram is ryn.ig. It is private though, so odds are you'll request to follow me and I'll say no. But if you want to do so, you can. Yeah, that's kind of it. I have a Discord and I'm not giving it to you, but I do have one. Same with a Twitter. I've got a Twitter. I've got a Blue Sky. I've got Tumblr. I've got loads of social media and
Everything.
basically, but I'm not giving it to you.
It's not a plug, but it is.
It's not a plug, but it is a plug. I am coming out with a book of poetry. It's kind of like a long-term goal thing, but yeah. And then this is also kind of a stepping off point for my career and all that jazz. So like, eventually I'll have.
I was actually here to learn,
I'm here to learn.
not just to have fun.
What?
Surprise!
Yeah, can you believe that?
Not an
It's al-
engineering major on goofing off.
That's
It's
insane.
almost, it's almost as if this is like my major or something. What?
Was it communication studies?
Communications and media studies.
Yeah, that's my major
So-
too.
So yeah, for a first episode, I think I did pretty good.
Yeah.
If
see
you
what the comments
disagree,
say. We'll see what the comments say.
Yeah, if you disagree, tell me in the comments, and then I won't fight you, because
Find you.
I'll find you and shake your hand, and we can have a nice civil discussion using civil discourse. Shout out to my U.S. history teacher for teaching us about civil discourse.
Of course. I also have something to plug.
If y'all got something to plug it
Plug
now.
away.
So obviously, I mentioned at the beginning, I am the producer of ZTV's Lowdown. You should watch Lowdown. We're about to come out with a new season.
I see you.
Aside from that, I'm the host of a podcast on Spotify and a couple of other places called Dungeons and Dystopias. I talk a lot about Dungeons and Dragons and Cyberpunk Red, so if you're a nerd, probably find a lot of that there. And then last but not least, I have a Blue Sky, Tyler Happney of Blue Sky. Follow me there. That'll be it for me.
You don't want to plug in that other stream again?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
in a couple weeks, come back and watch me
February
beat
28th.
Tony Hawk
The
Underground
last
2.
day of February.
The last day of February.
If it's okay, I might stop in.
That's absolutely okay.
Yeah.
I'll recommend whoever wants to come.
Crossover stream, baby.
You're welcome.
I'll be there.
But yeah. Anyway. Thank you for hosting this.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for watching, and I'm getting Chipotle after this.
Show